everyone, it's Pansy, and I joined the swap for the cottage, romantic cottage, and this month what we were supposed to do is make matchboxes, and you can make them pretty much any size, but I made mine the smaller matchbox size, as you can see. And I made them all a little bit different. They're kind of, I guess I'd classify them as kind of old Christmas, like some of the Christmas ones or ornaments that you'd see like in the 1950s or 60s. And they're all a little bit different. Here's my other one. I printed the designs off of a digiprint, and that came from Graphic Fairy. And then I just put an eyelet in, put the ribbon in the top, and then put a chain on and just hung charms and little doodads. And then inside you were supposed to include goodies. Charms and dangles and some little things. I made some angel stick pins, so just a little treat inside each one of them. So I really like making the boxes. They were a lot of fun. And so these are for my swap. Okay, you were supposed to make 4. Well, you were supposed to make 3, and then I made one for Teresa, also who's hosting the swap. But they were so fun, I made some more. I had some scraps of graphic 45 paper, and I just tied ribbon around it, tied it in a bow in the back, because you're going to be able to see the back a little bit if it hangs on a tree. And then I had these little musical fairies, and this is, I don't even know what this stuff is called, but it's metal and it's iridescent, and it comes on a roll, like a ribbon roll. So I glued that on there, and then I glued the little gold fairies on there, and I really like how they turned out. So that's another one. I made 3 like that. It's because I had 3 of the fairies. And then again, I'll hang them with a ribbon, and I'm not quite sure if I'm going to put chains on the bottom of these or if I'll wait and see who I'm going to give them to and then decide. I do have in my junk stash, I guess I call it, I do have, I don't even know what it was originally, something that I got at a garage sale anyway, and there is musical and fairies on the bottom of it, so I might take that apart and put that on the bottom, and then use one of the pearls for the little knob on the top. That's kind of what I'm thinking, and then a little bit smaller ribbon than what I had put on my other ones. So if you're looking for a template, I got my template off the internet, and let's see, can you read that? kellbellstudios.blogspot.com, and this is where I got my pattern, and you can print it out on just a plain sheet of paper. You can see where I've cut the template off. The template basically is 3 7/8. You cut a square, a rectangle, I guess you'd call it, because it's not equal on all 4 sides. 3 7/8 by 3 3/8, and then you score it on all 4 sides. You score it at a 1/2 inch and an inch, and a 1/2 inch and an inch, and then basically this is a 1/2 inch and an inch. So that's the easiest way to do it. It's kind of like making the envelopes with the gusset in, if you watch that video. So you cut all the way in on this line. but go ahead and go to Kel Bell Studios at .blogspot.com. It was free, and you can download it, and it has complete instructions, and it's the perfect size for the small Matchbox, making them this size. And they turn out to be, I think it's let's measure one. This one would be easier to measure. They're 1 1/4 finished by 1 3 and 1 5/8. So 1 1/4 by 1 5/8, basically finished. And then if you want to make different sizes, after you make a couple of these, it's easy to figure out if you want to make them a little bigger or not. The template gives you the box and the top. So enjoy. Hope you like them, and check out yourpaperpantry.ning. And if you haven't joined, it's a great bunch of people and a lot of good inspiration. Thank you.